Hi Bob.
Right, back again.
Back again. I like that anchoring that you were talking about
It is pretty
earlier.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and I thought that would definitely correlate with issue number 2 of this survey, which was over 2,500 sales organisations, and one of the issues was a lack of essential skills.
Okay.
Now, certainly anchoring would add value to that if the sales team have got that anchoring technique. Now, where can you use that anchoring technique during the meeting?
Okay, right. So let's quickly recap on anchoring. Anchoring is associating with a positive experience and recreating that experience by using an anchor. In the video, if you remember, we used the forefinger and thumb touching together.
That's right, yeah.
And it was for our personal state, changing our personal state.
Yeah. So when you go into a meeting, you're happy.
You're in a great state. Good, you're feeling in the right frame of mind.
Even if the meeting before with a different client has been bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
So you're going in with a clean slate, with a clear mind, in a positive state, being able to deal with whatever it throws at you.
Fantastic. Okay.
So that's anchoring your personal state.
Yeah.
What I'd like to talk to you about, and which would answer this, it's a beautiful technique for anchoring the client.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, on your first meeting, let's say you're going to have a couple of meetings with this guy, and you need to have 2 meetings.
Okay.
So you need to get in for that second meeting. So you're going along really well. Everything's fine.
Yep.
The client's enjoying the rapport building that you're doing.
They've
said yes several times.
Okay.
Yeah. They're happy with what they've seen.
Yep.
Yeah. And they've agreed to see you again to finalise the details.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if they're agreeing to that, that's the big yes. In a sense, it's a close. We've got the final close in the next meeting. A lot of things can happen in that next meeting.
Yeah, you
to the client.
Them. You think
what a great one, and you have a second meeting and it doesn't seem to work out. Something's changed. They're in a bad mood. Their state's changed. Well, we need to control that state for our next meeting.
Yes.
When I meet someone for the first time in business, what do? We shake hands.
Yeah.
I'll give a normal handshake, not limp, but just a normal handshake.
Yeah.
Just a nice, regular, normal handshake on that initial meeting. We'll then have the conversation. We'll get all the yeses. We build a rapport. We get the trust.
Yeah.
The client then says, "I'd love to see you again."
Okay.
I say, "Right, okay. Why don't we make a date? Get it in your diary." And you say to them, you look them straight in the face and say, "This is fantastic. I can't wait to come back again." And then you do a different handshake. This time, my handshake will be a little bit firmer, a bit more staccato. What I'm doing is creating that anchor, that state, to my handshake in the client.
Right.
So a week passes.
Yep.
This is all logged unconsciously by the client. He doesn't know there was a difference in the handshake. He just knows he felt good.
Yeah.
And there was a handshake involved.
Yeah.
I go off, a week passes. He may have had a terrible day in the office, and you turn up for your meeting. He looks slightly despondent.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be despondent because you've got this powerful weapon now. You go in, what is the first thing you do? Shake the hand. Exactly the same way as you did previously.
Right.
And what happens? The association, the anchor is fired off. He suddenly starts to change state and you notice it.
Right.
And then you capitalise on that. You've got him back in the yes state.
Right.
And then you close the deal.
I've noticed that, Bob. You can go to one meeting, it's all brilliant, and then all of a sudden something's changed in their business, and you thought you were going to sign the paperwork and then it doesn't.
No.
So this anchoring will really help you deliver that contract.
You deliver the contract. What you're doing is you're recreating a state in the person that they had initially when they first met you.
Right.
The key is recognising that you've got that state. That's another skill.
Okay.
How do I know that person feels good? Well, it's common sense. Skin colour changes, they smile more, they're more animated, they're involved. You've been in meetings where the client's definitely like that. And you that's the time to put the anchor in. I've even found myself getting so in tune, if you like, with the client being in tune with me, and I've met them for the first time, I've gone, that's brilliant. And I've actually physically touched them.
Right.
And I've been able to use that. The next time I say, "How are you doing, Jim? How's it going?" And they go, "Oh, yeah, great."
When you can see them in a great state.
When you see them in a great state, yeah.
That's fantastic, Bob. I think
powerful.
we can talk a lot more about that moving forward.
There's so many levels. There's so many levels to anchoring.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll cover this in much more detail again. But for those of you who want to look at some of the tools and techniques that we've got, just go to vocalgroup.eu. You'll have access to our social media and all the videos that are online as well. So that's vocalgroup.eu. We'll see you another time.
Yeah, there's more to come.